So today we'll be talking about how to do dilations in IXL. So go to IXL.com, make sure you're logged in, it will have your name, and then go to that link that's in the Google Classroom. It will take you here and you'll see this ZRD, dilations, graph the image. So we'll model a couple of these. So here we've got our rectangle, and I think in here, everything's going to be centered at the origin. So we're going to be dilating from the origin each point, okay? So we're going to use our handy dandy paint tool. Let me clean this up, and I'll model. I'll show you. So first thing we're going to do is dilate P. After we dilate P, a scale factor of 4. We'll repeat the process with S, and then every single point. So from the center to P is just over 2. So I know the dilated figure has to have this distance 4 times. So I've done once. I've done that distance twice now, right? It's over 2. I've done that distance 3 times. And I've done that distance 4 times, right? A dilation of 1 is the red, dilation of 2 is the blue, a dilation of 3 is the teal, and a dilation of 4 is the green. So I've done point P. I'm ready to move on to the next point, S. Now, this one is up 1 over 2. So I will do that a total of 4 times. I will go from where I left off, up 1 over 2. That's a dilation of 2. From where I left off, up 1 over 2. It's a dilation of 3. From where I left off, up 1 over 2. That is a dilation of 4. And you could repeat this for R and Q and then connect the dots. But I'm going to show you a little shortcut. I'm going to graph P prime and S prime, and I want you to look at its length. Its length is 4, and the original length is just 1. So that side is getting multiplied by our scale factor. It's going from a length of 1 times 4, so 1 times 4, to a length of 4. And that's going to happen with this top portion, all right? So instead of having a length of 4, we're going to have a length of 4 times 4. We're going to have a length of 16. So I can just cheat. I know the top left is here, and I know the top has to be 16. So I'll just graph 16 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know it's got to be a rectangle, and that length's got to be 4, and it kind of closes itself off. If I hit submit, this would be correct, but I just want to show you that you'll get the same answer if we still go through the process. So I'll quickly do R, right, up 1 over 2, repeat, up 1 over 2, repeat, up 1 over 2, and then repeat, up 1 over 2. Okay, and now Q is just over 2. So over 2, repeat, over 2, repeat. How many times am I repeating? Well, the scale factor, right? 4 times. So I've done 3 so far. This will be the last one. Boom. And you can see that that matches. So I'm going to go back to the cursor. I'm going to submit. Correct. Boom. Okay. So let's clean this up. You could do this one. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to show this. This is kind of neat. Right? We're dilating from here. Okay, well, this is an easy one because I know I have a scale factor of 4. So this distance of 2 is going to get times 4. It's not going to be 2 now. It's just going to be 8. So instead of 2, it's 2 times 4, which is 8. Okay, well, this distance of 1 won't be 1. It'll be a distance of 4. So 1 times 4, right? So 1 goes to here. And then this is the one that's a little bit harder, but you know what? Like, do you see how it's flat? I guess that's the part. My hunch is that it goes here, because I know dilations have to be parallel. But I'm just going to, double check. So I know it's 2. Well, it's a length of 2, right? That top portion is 2. It's 2 boxes long. Well, it needs to be 2 times my scale factor, 2 times 4. It's got to be a length of 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Now you can see that, like, this side here, right? GF is parallel to the dilated side. That's how I knew to look for it there. So if I hit submit, this will also be correct. Good work. And this will be the last one that we model, because I wanted to go over the fractions. All right, 1/4 means divide by 4. All right, cut it 4 times. So we're still dilating from the center, and it's like, okay, let's do this one. This is going to get divided 4 times. So once, twice. Actually, let me show it a different way, because that looks a little bit weird. This is where you're going to want to get out a calculator, and you're going to want to say to yourself, okay, well, how long was that red side? Okay, that red side was 8. So we're just going to do 8 times my scale factor. 1 divide 4. That means it's 2. It means instead of going the total 8, you're only going 2. You're only going right there. So I'm going to tell you to do it that way for now. If you caught how I did it by dividing, that's great. But for now, we're going to do it with the multiplication method. So it goes there. And then I can see that my other side is the same length, right? To A, that's a total of 8. So it's the same thing. It's just my distance, 8 times my scale factor, 1/4. So I'm only going 2 now. I'm not going the total 8. I have to go less. I have to go just 2. And then C, I'll model this one. Why not? My line is here, and it becomes a little bit more questionable of how do you cut that into 4 pieces? Well, you don't want to cut the red diagonal. You want to view this as like a run that is 8 and a rise that is 8. Right? That rise is also 8. So it's just, once again, it's 8 times 1/4. Right? It's instead of going to the right 8 and up 8, it's 1/4 of both of them. Right? So you're going to go over 2 and up 2. It's going to land right there. And then it'll be the same thing for the bottom, right? Because it's still an 8 by 8. It's still that same diagonal. So you can kind of see that it's going to go boom, 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 and then that goes there to there. And if I clean this up, you can see that everything is 1/4 the size. The total length of this side was 16, right? 8 plus 8. Well, 16 divided 4 is 4. Now it's a length of 4. The total length of the top was 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, 8 divided 4, or 8 times 1/4 is 2. Well, now it's 2. Submit. Boom. That's right. These will be the ones that you have the most difficulty with. I would like you to practice genuinely today. Get at least 25 minutes, 35 at most. So somewhere in between there. And I hope this video was helpful. We'll see you later.